Hey Mustangs, let's go ahead and take a look and see how bacteria make you sick. Now, bacteria are organisms that are so small they're invisible to the naked human eye, and yet these small microscopic organisms are able to get you so sick that you lay in bed for days. So sick that you might cry out in pain from a severe bacterial infection. So sick that it might even lead to death. So what exactly are these bacteria doing? What are these tiny microscopic organisms doing to your body that cause this pain, that cause your body to feel like it can't go on, that even cause death? So let's go ahead and take a look at that. So first things first, before we jump into the two main ways that bacteria make you sick, let's take a step back and look at the big picture here. So are bacteria bad? And the short answer to that is no. Bacteria are not bad. Most bacteria are actually decomposers, and just like we saw before, like we learned earlier, decomposers are essential to life on this planet. If you were to take bacteria and fungus away, life wouldn't be possible anymore. We need bacteria to help recycle matter and nutrients. So bacteria are essential. And when you look at bacteria as a whole group, most bacteria are simply the decomposers that are benefiting life on our planet. There's only a small, super small portion of bacteria, a small group of bacteria that actually do cause sickness in humans. Now, the ones that do cause sickness in humans, we call those germs or pathogens. Okay? The layman's term is actually germ. So whenever you talk about germs, you're usually talking about a bacteria that causes disease. If the bacteria doesn't cause disease, you wouldn't refer to it as a germ. But the word that I want you to get to know is actually pathogen. A pathogen is basically a bad bacteria. So it's a bacteria that actually causes harm to the human body. It causes a human to become sick. Now, how exactly do bacteria make you sick? There's actually two main ways that they do this. The first is breaking apart your cells. Bacteria, they need materials to make more bacteria. So some bacteria, when they get into your body, it's not simply their presence alone. It's not being in your body, the bacteria being in your body that makes you sick. It's what they do once they're inside. So some bacteria, once they're in your body, they use enzymes to tear apart your cells for food and materials to make more bacteria. So if you've ever gotten a sore throat before, that can be caused by bacteria or virus, but in that case, in that situation, the reason why your throat hurts, the reason why you have that nasty taste or even smell to your breath is because you have a whole bunch of cells in your throat that are actually dying. So the bacteria gets in there, starts releasing these enzymes and tearing apart your cells for food. So when you swallow, it hurts, it's painful. You have a whole bunch of dead cells in that area. That smell is actually the smell of death. So when you have that sore throat, it's painful because a part of you is dying. And whenever any part of you is dying, you don't feel very good. And that's one way that bacteria can actually make you feel sick. So tearing apart your cells for food. A second way that bacteria can make you feel sick is releasing toxins. So not all bacteria get into your body and release these enzymes tearing apart your cells. Some release these toxins, and those toxins interfere with the natural processes that your cells actually do. One really good example of this is salmonella. So salmonella is connected with food poisoning. When you eat a food that's been contaminated with salmonella, you're putting that salmonella into your body. When it gets down into your intestines, these toxins that it releases actually interfere with your intestine cells, the cells that line your intestines, and that causes your body to not digest food properly, and that's why you have that pain in your stomach, usually associated along with nausea, diarrhea, and stuff like that, because these toxins that the bacteria is making is messing up the way your body normally runs. Okay? So that's the second way that bacteria can make you feel sick.